I am an ELL teacher, and my goal is to bring the children from different cultures, from different diversities into one classroom where they will feel safe and welcomed. And for me, organizing this Culture Day is like the end of the year project. And I love it because we can display our culture so that others would see what we are proud of and just to make yourself heard.
Well, I need to first give Yulia Pais credit for organizing it, but for us to be able to embrace every student every day means we get to learn about every student every day and what they bring to our school and the uniqueness, what they get to bring. And it's just fun to learn about our students and who they are and what they're all about and what makes them unique.
I've been so excited to come to Culture Day, and I invited my husband to come with me to get some photos because it's so beautiful. I think this day is probably one of the most important days that we have in all the schools because it's so important for the rest of the students to hear other students' stories and see where they come from and learn some new different ideas about things and the rest of the world, because that's what's going to make the world a better place is if we learn more about each other, get to know each other more, respect each other's stories more. It's the best part about our whole community.
We want to welcome people with open arms and treat them with the Blue Jacket way of respect, responsibility, self-discipline, compassion, honesty. We just want to welcome them for who they are and say, you get to be a part of the Blue Jacket community, and that's who we are.
Well, last year we did it in the main lobby. We did not have any concert or any performances, and the kids sometimes were reluctant to wear their traditional outfits and just to bring things from home because they were shy. But they learned that it's a good thing. It's the time when they can be bold and just tell other people about their culture. And one other thing is that they have a chance to talk to their parents or grandparents and ask questions about the country they came from, because many of them were born here and they do not have that information. So the projects that we are preparing, we did lots of research. They did the research, and they found out wonderful things about the culture, about their traditions, the words that are their native words.
Last year it was just in the classroom. This is the first time it's been out here in the lobby. I think that not about it getting bigger, but the middle school did posters of each of the kids where they wrote down their story of where they came from and their family's story about how they came here and how things have been hard. And they also shared what they wish other students knew about them. And I would love to see that here. I would love to hear more stories, personal stories of each of the students.
The experience we had in high school last year was wonderful, and I know that middle schools, both Cambridge Middle School and Asante Middle School, they joined us this year, and it was a blast for them. And I'm sure that they fell in love with this holiday and they will continue organizing such events in the future.
And when I walked down here and saw the quantity, the amount of kids in here going to each booth, wanting to learn, I think that tells the story right there. When you see kids choosing to engage, as our staff, we didn't direct anyone to come down and participate in this. This is all student choice. So when you see the amount of students that are walking around wanting to engage, wanting to talk, wanting to learn, that tells the story.
They become more confident, they become more open, and we have lots of people who are coming to them asking, like, what musical instrument is it? What is this? What do you do with this hat or this element? So it is the time for them to share about their culture and make friends, like become one big family here in CIHS.
I think it's really, really amazing that our teachers are taking the time to highlight students' cultures, highlight their lived experience, highlight many, many different corners of our world. And you can see how proud the students are too of their culture and sharing it with others. And sometimes if you live in one particular area, you don't always get insight to what another student might know or might come from. So it's really interesting to see the different clothing, the different instruments, the different money. And it's really interesting to see students from all backgrounds coming together to talk about it and ask questions, whereas in a typical day that might not happen.
Last week I heard that Cambridge Middle School did this. So I think success breeds success. When people see our students leading the charge, others want to emulate that and show that this is a really great thing, and it's awesome to learn about one another. So success breeds success. So this is a very successful event. All of the students are engaged, they're learning, they're owning their learning. And when other students in other schools see that, they're gonna wanna do the same thing.
I just showed them my love. I just embraced all of them and say that we are one family, and that's important, to be one family.
And I'm just so proud that our students are taking ownership. Our students are leading the way. You know, as adults, we just get to get out of their way and let them shine. And that's what's fun about being in education, is it's not about us, it's about them. And if we can put the spotlight on them and their stories, then we win.
In our strategic plan, one of the new directions our strategic planning group gave us back earlier this school year was to start to develop more emphasis on multilingual learning. And that's really all of our students, whether you're a multilingual language speaker already, or you're learning a new language here in school, but a real emphasis on the multilingualism in our community. So that is a direction that we're being asked to take more action in. Formal plans haven't been created quite yet.
On the Great Seal of the USA, there is a motto, Al Pluribus Unum. And I think that this motto is very close to me and to my students, because we are different, but we are united together. And the intake that my kids take from this holiday is that no matter what differences we have, cultures we embrace, languages we speak, we are one family united here. And this is a safe place for them to be.
When you want something to grow, you get really good and you just add one more thing. This year we've expanded it. Next year, and again, this isn't about me pushing, this is about me allowing and just saying, go get it, go get it. Like, we want this to be the kids' story, the kids' day. And so this is way bigger than it was last year. And then next step is now what do you want to do, students? Our job is to facilitate that learning and allow them just to flourish in their environment.
Our world is diversifying. We also live in times that we're also being divided. And so it's really important, I think, as a community to just come together and see each other's humanity, just see each other for who we are, hear each other's stories. We talk about holding space and just sometimes just listening and just holding that space for someone else and listening to their story, listening to their background, and seeking to understand, not always just seeking to respond to something. And I think that's what our world needs right now, is just to hear each other out, and to just that humanity is so
Kabao, Mo. My parents are from Laos.
My name is Angelina. I'm from Ukraine.
My name is Leo and I'm from Laos.
My name is Jamal and my culture is Hmong.
My name is Ashley Yang. I'm 15 and I'm from Laos.
My favorite part of my culture is, I would say, the instrument, because they're a way of help us communicate with our ancestors and help us communicate when we did it.
I want to share my culture because it's a lot of amazing things, and we have like a lot of clothes for other people to wear. And it's really unique and it's handmade.